Good morning, my dear students. Today we are going to learn lesson 3, and the name of the lesson is I Want to Stay Awake. So, first, let's read out the story of this lesson. So, everyone listen very carefully. Okay, so let's start. One morning, the Emperor of China was feeling tired and sleepy. He had a lot of work to do, but he could not keep his eyes open. Perhaps I'm sick, he said to his servant, get my doctor. So you can see here in this picture the Emperor of China. So he was feeling tired and sleepy, and he had lot of work to do, but he could not open his eyes. Perhaps he told his servant that I'm sick, so get my doctor. Then his servant called his doctor. When the doctor arrived, the emperor said, I have many things to do today, but I can't keep my eyes open. Can you help me? So, when the doctor arrived, the emperor said that I have many things to do today, but I can't open my eyes. So, could you please help me? The doctor opened his bag and took out a small box. There were some dried leaves inside the box. Great Emperor, would you like to choose some of these leaves? They will help you. They are called tea leaves, said the doctor. He offered the emperor a few leaves. So children, here you can see in this picture the doctor and the two servants. So then the doctor took out a small box from his bag. Inside his bag there were some dry dark leaves. The doctor asked the emperor that would you like to choose some of this leaf? It will help you, and these leaves are called tea leaves. The emperor looked at the tea leaves. Then he put them in his mouth and began to chew them. They don't taste nice at all. I can't eat them, said the emperor. So when the doctor offered him a few leaves, he looked at the tea leaves, then he slowly put them in his mouth and began to chew them. Then after a few seconds, he said to the doctor that the tea leaves don't taste nice at all and I can't eat them anymore. But they will help you to stay awake, great emperor, said the doctor. The doctor said to the emperor that though the tea leaves don't taste nice at all, but it will help you to stay awake. The emperor was angry. I am the emperor. If something doesn't taste nice, I don't chew it, shouted the emperor. If you don't take your lips away, I will cut your head off. So then, children, the emperor was angry, saying that I'm the emperor. If something doesn't taste nice, I can't chew it. And he shouted to the doctor by saying, if you don't take your lips away from here right now, then I will cut your head. Just as the doctor was leaving, two servants came into the room. They were carrying the emperor bath. It was full of hot water. Some of the tea leaves that the doctor was carrying fell into the hot water. So, just then he was leaving the room, the two servants came into the room. They were carrying the emperor bath. So you can see here in this picture, this is called bath. Okay. So in the bath, it was full of hot water. So then some of the tea leaves that the doctor was carrying fell into the hot water. That smell wonderful. Perhaps I can drink the tea leaves, the emperor said to the doctor. Bring me a cup of hot water, he said to his servant. So children, when the tea leaves fell into the hot water, the emperor said to the doctor that smelled wonderful. Perhaps I can drink the tea leaves now, and said his servant to bring a cup of hot water. When the servant brought a cup of hot water, the emperor put a few tea leaves in the water. It became a beautiful golden color and smelled very nice. The emperor tasted the water. There was a big smile on his face. This tastes wonderful, he shouted in excitement. Then he drank up all the water. So when his servant brought a cup of hot water, he put a few leaves in the hot water. Then it became a beautiful golden color and smelled really very nice, said the emperor. So when he tasted the water, there was a big smile on his face by saying that this tastes wonderful, and he shouted in excitement, and then he drank up all the water. So children, I hope so you have understood till here. So we'll move to the next page now. A few minutes later, he stopped feeling sleepy. He said he was fully awake and he felt youthful and strong again. After a few minutes, he stopped feeling sleepy and he was fully awake, young and strong again. The emperor smiled at the doctor. You are very clever, he said. I will not cut your head, doctor. So children, the emperor smiled at the doctor and said, you are very clever, I will not cut your head. So you can guess here, why does the emperor say to the doctor that you are very clever? So if you have remembered, I would like to repeat it once more. So listen very carefully everyone. So when the emperor shouted at him to take away the tea leaves, just then the two servants came into the room. They were carrying the emperor bath and it was full of hot water. So the doctor drops few leaves into the hot water and shows that the tea leaves had fallen accidentally. But then the emperor came to know that he had done all this, so he smiled at him and said, you are very clever. I hope so you have understood. Then the emperor turned to his servant and said, bring me a cup of this wonderful drink every morning. So then he turned to his servant and said, give me a cup of this wonderful drink every morning. Since that day, people have grown tea in China, India and in other parts of the world. Since that day, people came to know about tea leaves and have grown tea leaves in China, India and in other parts of the world. So this is the story of the Emperor of China. So children, I hope so everyone have understood this story. So read this story 4 or 5 times to understand it more about this story. So from this story your homework will be question answer number 11 and 12. Imagine your mother offer you a new drink that is not very sweet. She says the drink will improve your energy level and also your memory. Would you be willing to try the new drink? Why or why not? So here is the question given is, if your mother meet a new drink and offer you that it is not very sweet by saying that this drink will improve your energy level and also your memory power. So would you like to try that new drink? If you would like to try, then write it yes and give the reason why you want to try, and if you don't want to try, then write it no and give the reason why you don't want to try. So, number 11 answer, write by your own self. I hope so you have understood. So, number 12 now. In life you should be willing to try new things, but before you try something new, what are some of the things that you may want to keep in mind? Discuss in a group and list them below. One has been given to you as a starter. So children, in your life you have your own dream, your own hope, your new desire, isn't it? And also you want to try that new things. So before trying that new thing, what are some of the things that you want to keep in your mind? You have to write it, that one in here. So example is given, what I may gain from it. So if you are trying something, means you want to gain something from that new thing, isn't it? So that you are trying. So you have to write it here, B, C and D. So complete this answer by your own self, think it properly, and also you can discuss with your friends and complete this answer. Okay. The next, what are the different things you can offer? Write them below. So